From the highly in-demand Rolex Daytona Panda to the Oyster Perpetual's colourful dials, we reveal 5 Rolex watches to buy for investment in 2025. Number 1. The Rolex Daytona Panda references 116500LN and 126500LN. Starting this list is the Rolex Daytona Panda, which is one of the most sought after Rolex models to have ever been released. Yes, these are 2 different references of the Daytona Panda, and whilst they have their slight differences, they are both treated as strong investment pieces. The reference 116500LN was introduced in 2016 and during a 7-year production run, being replaced by the 126 reference in 2023. This saw a movement upgrade from the caliber 4130 to the new caliber 4131 and some changes to the aesthetics, making the model look more refined. Even though the 126500LN Panda is seen as an upgrade, many enthusiasts and collectors actually prefer the previous reference of the Daytona Panda. Despite their differences, they are similar in the way they are made accessible to a Rolex customer. The previous generation of the Daytona Panda was extremely difficult to obtain from Rolex's AD, as there were long waiting lists because of an extremely high demand. And this hasn't changed, as the reference 126500LN has long waiting lists because of the same reason. Also, both models are highly collectible due to their rich history, iconic design and exclusivity. But of course, the 116500LN has the discontinuation factor. Although the 126500LN lacks the discontinuation factor, the mass demand and low supply is enough for market value to appreciate in years to come, as Rolex will never put an end to their waiting lists or increase their supply. Number 2. The GMT Master 2 reference 126710BLRO Pepsi. Amongst the various GMT Master 2 models that have been produced, the Pepsi is the most popular. Its popularity stems from the model's history, first featuring on the GMT Master in the 1950s using the fragile material Bakelite, specifically designed for the pilots of Pan American Airways. The GMT Master 2 came out at a later time, implementing the blue-red bezel using aluminium, which was also an extremely fragile material prone to fading and damage. The GMT Master 2's bezel is now made out of Rolex's patented Cerachron material, which is scratch resistant and stronger against damage, enhancing the durability, making it more attractive for collectors. Like the Panda, there is a strong demand and relatively low supply for the Pepsi, resulting in long waiting lists, which has a massive impact on the secondary market values. In fact, this reference of the GMT Master 2 Pepsi has demonstrated incredible value retention of over 70% since its release, whilst the values of other Rolex models generally appreciating at around 10%. So, due to the model's strong popularity, historical significance and solid market value retention, it is a strong investment piece to consider. Number 3. The Submariner Date reference 116610LV Hulk. The Crown has released some very interesting and colourful Submariner Date models since its introduction in 1969. One being this Submariner Date reference 116610LV, nicknamed the Hulk. The Rolex Submariner Hulk lasted 10 years in production, unveiled in 2010, discontinuing in 2020, making it a very collectible piece. Additionally, it is a very popular piece due to the nickname and striking colour configuration, admired by collectors and enthusiasts alike. Due to the discontinuation and liking of the Submariner Hulk, there is a strong demand, resulting in high secondary market prices. During the Submariner Hulk's production run, the retail price was around £5,000 to £7,000. Since the model's discontinuation, the market price has soared above retail, as it currently sits over double what the retail price was. We expect the Submariner Hulk to creep up even more in price, so even though you cannot buy one from Rolex's AD, if you were to buy a model from the grey market, expect to see a good return in the future. Number 4. The Rolex Oyster Perpetual 124300, the coral red, yellow, turquoise and celebration dial. When understanding the investment potential of the Oyster Perpetual, it is essential to consider what case sizes and dial configurations are open to appreciation in the secondary market. We have chosen 4 dials: the coral red, yellow, turquoise and celebration dial. When wanting to understand the investment potential of these dials, it is important to know that they have a strong investment potential when partnered with the 41mm case size, as these dial colours are more masculine and the 41mm case size is worn mainly by men. In 2020, Rolex released the coral red and yellow dials, part of the Oyster Perpetual collection inspired by the Stellar dials, which were part of vintage Rolex watches. These dials had a short lifespan of only 2 years, but when they were in production, they had a very high demand with a very limited supply. The combination of low supply, high demand and a discontinuation is perfect for when considering the investment potential of a Rolex watch. This is even backed up as their secondary market prices have tripled what the retail price was, and it looks to increase in the future due to the collector value of these dials. Also in 2020, the Crown unveiled the turquoise dial, instantly getting the Tiffany nickname attached to it. Despite coming out in the same year as the coral red and yellow dial, it only lasted 1 more year in production, but only for the OP41. The dial is still available for other OP models. Due to the beautiful turquoise colour and Tiffany nickname, the model gained a high demand, worn by many famous figures. So this OP configuration was still being obtained by Rolex's biggest clients, emphasising how sought after this model was, and still is. Following the discontinuation of the turquoise dial in 2023, the celebration dial was introduced in the same year to commemorate 60 years of the Oyster Perpetual. This dial was something that Rolex had never really done before, making it one of a kind. This dial was discontinued this year, making it one of the best Rolex watches to buy for investment in 2025, as due to the nature of this dial being an anniversary piece and the gradual increase in demand of when this model was being produced, makes up the reasons as to why this is a solid investment piece. All 4 dials are discontinued and went through a short production run, which, as you should know by now, plays a big role in the appreciation of market values. Their market values have tripled their retail price and have high chances of appreciation further in the future, as their discontinuations are very recent. And finally, number 5, the Datejust 41 Wimbledon. The Rolex Datejust 41 with the Wimbledon dial, fluted bezel and Jubilee bracelet in any Rolsa material is seen as a great investment piece. And this is because of 2 reasons: the Wimbledon nickname and the supply and demand. Since 1978, Rolex has sponsored Wimbledon, being the official timekeeper of the prestigious tournament. The nickname stems from the green outline on the black Roman numerals, which made a synonymous link to the tennis competition by fanatics. This dial is a very collectible piece, desired by many enthusiasts. And of course, like every Rolex watch that we've mentioned in this list, there is a low supply with a high demand. As this is one of the most popular dials, there are many requests from customers to the AD. To control this, the Wimbledon dial is produced and offered in smaller quantities, so the demand remains high, resulting in strong secondary market performances, with the Wimbledon dial trading above retail.